Yo, what's up, you guys? It's Gossip Dudes. Welcome back, bro, to Clash of Clans. Today, guys, we're actually not even playing the game. We're going to do a review of the animated short, Lost and Crowned, that Supercell just put out today. This is September 11th. So, if you guys haven't seen it, it's actually available right now on Supercell's channel, or even if you open your game up, you should see the advertisement for it, so you could just click the link inside the game. It'll take you to the YouTube channel, so you could watch it there. But I've seen it, and I'm going to give you my review of the short and my perspective of what's going on there, because there's actually no words that are said inside this short. You just have to watch, and the characters are acting out what's going on, what's happening in the storyline. So I'm going to give you my perspective of what's going on, and hopefully we can come to a review, or at least a good review. So this is a bit of a spoiler if you guys haven't seen it. Make sure you see it before you come and see this review. So let's go ahead and start off with what's going on in the short. So essentially the storyline starts with the witch coming out of her, I guess, her barracks, and her children. I don't want to say children, but the witch does spawn skeletons, so I guess we could say they are her children. She gives them lunch boxes, or she summons paper bag lunches for them to take on their journey. So one has a helmet on. I believe that's like one of the guard helmets that you get when you upgrade the poison spell, or it could be the brothers card that you get in Clash Royale. And the other one's just a normal skeleton. You can see he's kind of maybe more of a more oblivious to himself, because he doesn't have his mouth, he doesn't have his jawbone, so I guess you could say he's more clumsy. And we're following the story of these two characters. These two characters are the main characters in this short, and they're going on their journey to Clash Royale. So that's what we're doing here. We're starting out in Clash of Clans, and we're taking these characters, and they're flying in a blimp or a dropship over to Clash Royale. And in this blimp, you can see that we have two or three of each character, except for the Valkyrie and the Wizard, right? So I see Supercell doing that with the Giants. They do that with the P.E.K.K.A, the Wizards, and the Valkyrie. They'll only make one of those. And the other characters, they'll have replicas of them, like the Goblins, the Barbarians, and maybe even the Archers. But continuing with the story, we're ending up now in Clash Royale territory. So I'm guessing these two skeletons have a job. Their job is to go inside of Clash Royale where they're working, and they're supposed to be door guards, right? They're guarding the door, and the Clash Royale king is actually inside of this chamber, and you can see once they get situated in there, they have their shields, and then they have their spears, and they're going to guard the door. So one of the skeletons sees that there's an issue with the door, and he becomes curious. He wants to go inside and see what is this glowing light inside here. Obviously, the brother doesn't agree to that, and he kind of reprimands his sibling and tells him to get back on guard, do your job. But of course, that wasn't the case. The brother without the jaw goes inside and sees a massive amount of gold everywhere. But I don't think that interests him at all. He sees a crown at the very end, and that's what intrigues him. He wants the crown. Upon removing the crown, some things happen. There's a statue of the king that starts glowing, and then you right away you see that some sort of trap triggers, and then there's ice and fire going around, and so the chamber is compromised, and so they start running with the crown. And I don't know how it happens, but they end up becoming fugitives and running from other guards, trying to get the crown back to where it was. And then more things go into chaos. Things are blowing up. Places are burning down. And they get blown out of the castle from a rocket, right? They jump on this rocket, and it goes flying out of the castle. And you can see that it's causing havoc in other rooms where there's the princess and the ram rider. And then the skeleton somehow crash land in a tree. Then the crown falls down a sort of hole where there's dragons. And this dragon, I think it's the E-Dragon, the baby electric dragon, swallows it. And it just goes all to chaos from there. They lose the crown. The brother's upset. He walks away from his sibling, you know, that caused all this chaos. And he's just really upset. And I think he understands that it's probably over for them. They're probably going to lose their job and get sent home. So the brother without the jaw, he goes and tries to retrieve the crown. And he gets swallowed too. And the guard with the helmet, the armored brother, sees that, and he understands, wow, this is really bad. So not only did they lose their job, they destroyed the castle, they lost the crown, and now he loses his brother. It's really bad. It's a really low point at this situation here. But something interesting happens. The E-Drag starts spewing electricity everywhere, lightning, and the crown gets coughed up with the brother, and everything's fine. They get to take the crown back to the king that's inside the castle there, and when they place the crown on the podium or the pedestal, the crown crumbles. And so I'm thinking, wow, they did all this for nothing. The crown is broken. They are really in trouble. Surprisingly, the king simply just goes and pulls out another crown that he gets and places it on the pedestal there. And it seems like he has so many crowns that he's won from battling, which makes sense. I mean, when you win a victory, you get multiple crowns. You can get 3 for, 3-starring somebody or destroying your enemy. The minimum you can get for winning is 1. So he's won a few battles in his time here, and he's got multiple crowns, and he simply places another one for the pedestal there. That makes the brothers happy, but I don't think they're in the clearing. The brothers are then reprimanded, and as a consequence for destroying everything, they have to start cleaning dishes. You can see the goblins bringing in tons of dishes for them to start cleaning, and it looks like it's a big job for a big disaster that they've caused. So all in all, guys, I really enjoyed this, and my hat goes off to Supercell because I know these types of videos, even though it was like, I don't know, like a 10-minute thing, a 10-minute video, these can take years, months and years for them to create this. There's a lot of work and a lot of production that goes into making these animated, computerized characters and shorts. These are computer animated animations, and so a lot of work goes into this. You can see the creators at the end of it, and so I really enjoy this. I hope, with all these shorts that Supercell puts out, I know they could probably have made a movie by now, and I think it would have been, it would be successful because I would see it, and I'm sure there is a large audience of people that have seen this that enjoy Supercell characters. I think when I saw this, there was about 64,000 people that were watching it live with me. So I really enjoy the character. I enjoy the lore of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. This is a short where it's actually combining these two, and so I really enjoyed that. So dudes, all in all, I think this was a great movie, a great short. I don't really want to go like a number system. I would just say it's like great. It's worth your time to watch. I think it was awesome. Let me know if you've seen it as well. Put it inside the comments below. Let me know what you thought about the film as well. Let me know if you had any issues with it, if you got annoyed with the brother that had no mouth, if you thought the king was just greedy and he had all this gold everywhere and then he shouldn't, make them wash dishes. I'm really interested to see you guys' opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Godson. Be sure to check me out on the next episode, and I will see you there. Godson out.